Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. I am the GamingScot. I've read through the remaining 7 challenges available to me at the moment, and I've decided to go with the wheel. Shall we read what the wheel is about? 3 mysterious characters have been imprisoned beyond this mortal realm. Freeing them may provide great rewards. Tempting fate, success in any gambits will aid me in my quest. Explore, the road ahead may be long. Ensure you have enough food to avoid starvation. And gold. I'll need gold to survive the trials ahead. Maybe because of all the gambits, it's a little bit of betting. Let's take Malaclips. Try to do this freaking stolen ones again. I gained fame for the Elder's Gift. Let's try Market Thief. I don't think I saw that in the last one. I added it to my encounter. I didn't see Burning Building either. Let's go Street Fighter, One Drunken Night. And all these boys. Oh, never mind, not that one. Exploring the Wild. Goblin Retainer. Yeah, let's do that. How about that? Did it say what we'll be fighting? No, it does not. So let's just take some stuff that has this. Although I'm not imagining fighting corrupted in this challenge. It doesn't seem like. What is this? Is this one-handed? It looks one-handed. I'm gonna assume it's one-handed. Sacrificial blades. I might have to do repose charge. Eat less will be good. Cry victory. Did it say gambits will help me? Yes, so let's do anything with gambits like rings and there are some helmets I know. Gluttony, Berserker's Creed, extra gold. Extra gold, I need gold. Felvin's Favor sounds like it might be good. Avoid failure. Slow swing, elusive charm, gambler's jewel. Let's take the gambler's jewel as well. Let's actually take good fortune gain thing. How about those? Repose 25 thieves. Soldier's sword. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be fighting northerners or thieves. Let's take you just because I know you're a one-handed sword. I'm not sure about the other one. Let us begin.
Fate turns through all of our lives. We can choose when to spin the wheel, yet not where it lands.
Oh no, there's a gold and silver.
Anger,
Prison fate.
pain, wrath. These are the powers that propel us when faith, love, and truth have failed us.
You wake one night to a shimmering orb hovering over you. Bathing your surroundings in a silver light, 3 figures appear in the glow. The tallest one speaks. Despite her hushed tone, her voice fills the room. Rise, hero. Rise and free us from our eternal prison. Who are you? One has many names for us. Genies? Djinns? Or deities? But we are none of these. We are the watchers of the weave, the fates of all things of ours to know. Who are you again? I am Iowa, the Diviner. These are my siblings, my brother Haro and sister Agariel. We study the weave of fate and guide people toward their destiny. I have more questions. Why do you want my help? Haro speaks, his voice booming from behind his long beard. To free us, you must travel beyond the mortal realm. We can guide you, but you alone must master the whims of fate. Who trapped you? Ayawa laments. We are not the only ones who see the strings tied to every mortal. Long ago a mage saw himself as puppet master, and not a marionette. He would not stand for our interference, so he trapped us here, beyond the mortal gates. How can you be freed? We are not in your mortal realm, but somewhere beyond. We can bring you part of the way. We can bring you part of the way, but you alone must prove yourself a master of fate. Some are supple and bent to fate's will, while others are left broken. The three siblings join hands and begin to chant. There is a moment of discomfort and a rushing sensation, where when your vision clears, you feel like you are floating. Far below, you see your body still safely asleep beside the fire. Prove yourself, and you will open the path to our prison. Gather fate shards to free Awaya, Haro, and Gariel. This intervention will have alerted our jailer, the Black Knight. Man, he's a battle pass tier 70 in Fortnite? Well, shit. Tarry not, the longer you take to get here, the stronger the night will be. Well, that just sounds terrible.
What truth lies in dreams, eh?
Once more, your sleep is interrupted by silver smoke and a vision of Awaya, Mistress of Fate. You sigh and pack up your bedroll as she begins to speak. She's just like, oh, here we go. I am Awaya, Mistress of Fate. I observe fate's whims and help my brother and sister guide people toward their destiny. Fate is not solely chaos and chance. My brother Haro weaves a tapestry of life with your memories and dreams. The dealer selects 4 encounter cards from the deck. Market thief, something, I don't know. Better not be the stolen ones. I want that in one of the cards that's on the table. I don't want to get the stolen ones by chance. Street Fighter, alright, I think this is a new one. Awaya extends her hands to you in elegant motion. Tiny ethereal figures dance and cavort in her palms. Gradually, you realize you're watching events from your own past. This is the weave of your life's tapestry that we shall re-examine.
Brawling on the street for money. These are actions I'd expect of the usurper, but from you, I had hoped to see better.
Sorry. One day you come across a bare-knuckle competition in an alley. An old man with a few remaining teeth notes your interest. When choosing your opponent, he wheezes, remember that your purse, if you survive, will depend on how quickly you beat them. Well, let us see here. Oh, I would love to repost some northerners. So I gestured to a group of northern captives. I give them some finger guns, like, pew, 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 pew. Hey, what's up, fellas? Let's go, boys. I thought it said it was a bare knuckle competition, but I highly doubt I'm not going to be fighting them without my sword. This is all a lie. Yeah, look at that. I have a sword and a shield.
Don't stand around listening to my hit them.
I think 2v8 is a little unfair. Don't kill my bud Malefics. Damn it, I had a combo. Oh, I have a combo. Don't worry, Malefic. Clips, I will save you. Get stabbed. Oops, I didn't riposte one. Malaclips is dead again. Damn you, Malaclips. Okay, definitely, you know. Get riposte. Die. I don't think he got riposted, but he did get blocked 3 times. Consecutive. So, dab. The crowd grows wary watching these marathons. The organizer laments as he hands you your meager earnings. Finish them quicker next time. 10 gold! 3 food! Well, sorry.
Goblins, they lead to naught but trouble. Were it in my hands, I would never deal with them.
You spy a goblin half hidden in a copse of trees, counting the gold weighing down his sack. Startled by your presence, he beats a hasty retreat through a magical portal. Of course we're gonna follow the goblin. You tell Malaclips to stay behind before pursuing the goblin through the portal. Is this gonna be another dungeon trap? Dungeon trap, dungeon trap, dungeon trap? Enter the gungeon? Confirmed? Uh-oh. Oh, there's an announcement. Who's ready to avoid some traps? Alright, what is this? Stop this madness. Stop this madness. I just want some food, dog. Alright, there's the end. Jeez, oh man. I must get all the chests. Oh. Oh. They're all gold. I mean, it's good because I guess we need gold, but... I don't think there's like any... I think they were all gold chests. I'd like to go into the death room. Also known as the super hard version. Just kidding, that's just there. You exit through the glowing door to find yourself in more or less the same place as before. Malaclips waves at you from a few steps away, surprised and bemused. The crunching of leaves underfoot betrays the goblin running further into the forest. Follow the goblin. Ooh, another one. If you follow him, he may lead you to the goblin treasure hoards of legend. Let's go, boys! The goblin turns to see you still in pursuit. He shouts in desperation. Leave me be, meddling human! No other portal yawns before you, the goblin nowhere in sight. Jumping in, boys! The goblin treasure hoards of legend could be like 1 billion jillion gold. And that would be much gold. What's the movie or show where he's like, I have much gold? It feels like a silly episode of How I Met Your Mother, I want to say. Or just a silly scene. It's like, yes, I have much gold. I think it might have been like the last slap episode. I could be mistaken. Food. Uh-oh. Oh, my foot is right there. Did you see how my foot was right there? That was insane. It definitely was the last slap episode. It's like, I have much gold. Over here, boys. I'd rather go that way. Sometimes the X is not responsive. The roll button. I did it. We did it. Together. Together forever. You find yourself face down in a pile of leaves, being shaken awake by Malacliff. Slightly dazed, you hear the jangle of coins in the distance. Damn you, goblin! I shall pursue you yet, fate's wind. Once more your sleep is interrupted, you sigh and pack up your bedroll, blah blah blah. Fate is not solely good. Ooh, burning building. And others. Alchemist, that's a new one. It has a token. This is the weave of your life's tapestry that we shall re-examine.
Alchemy is one of the pure arts. That says little for its practitioners, however.
Countless jars and obscure artifacts clutter the room. On a central workbench, a peculiar glass beaker simmers over a flame. Ah, I see you found my laboratory then, a voice exclaims. Hold on, just a second. Okay. From behind a pile of dusty books, a robed figure emerges, clad in a pointy hat and a pair of thick spectacles. He smiles, here to create the elusive elixir of life? Or perhaps it is gold you desire. All is possible through alchemy. Alas, I have yet to prove that such things are indeed possible, he explains. No matter. Say, would you care to assist me with my experiment? Sure I would. Very well, let's begin. Take a jar and place its contents in the beaker, he says as he dips his quill in the inkwell and prepares to write. Remember, you must keep the elixir pure. You take a jar from the shelf and unscrew the lid. Do I need one of each color? I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna put in some red feathers, don't worry, boy. Red feathers! The jar contains a collection of red feathers. You place one in the beaker and it dissolves instantly. The clear liquid gains a faintest tint of red. Excellent, the alchemist says as he scrawls feverishly in his ledger. Now pick another. Reach for the jar.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
The jar contains a collection of blue feathers. Malacliff peers over your shoulder. Are you sure you want to add that? He cautions. Add them to the red liquid. The jar contains dried blue feathers. You sprinkle a handful into the beaker and they dissolve instantly, tinting the elixir a dull purple. Most interesting. The alchemist remarks as he continues to write in the ledger. Now pick one more. this is the right thing, but I'm happy. Maybe I was supposed to get all three of the same. Who knows? As you sprinkle the yellow mushrooms into the flask, the liquid instantly loses its purple and turns a dull brown. That's probably not good. Aww. The elixir bubbles and froths before exploding with an earth-shattering bang, sending fragments of glass and brown goo around the room. You lose battle clips for 3 turns, then I get a curse and a life pain card. I am undisciplined. Every individual enemy inflicts 200% damage the first time they hit anyone in combat. And I lose 10 life. What have I done? The alchemist cries as he sinks to the floor and held in his hands. My laboratory is ruined! You decide to leave before the alchemist asks you to clean up. Yeah, we'll go for all 3 of the same color next time. It seems like a potentially better item.
Here we begin to see the potential of cards based around fame. If you can force them from your deck and into your
put that
hands,
in there.
you can begin to exploit their power.
A platinum weapon card. Fine.
More challenges, more questions, more truths.
A golden staircase stretches up into the mist. Black Knight waits patiently at the summit. Iowa calls to you. Each stair you climb gives him time to bolster his defenses and thwart your progress. You must gather the shards of fate as quickly as possible. Each level you progress through will increase the difficulty of the final encounter. Well, I haven't got any shards of fate yet.
This knight is merely a tool of the fates, but this is a tool that can still cut deeply.
Iowa's voice rings in your ears. No one defies fate and goes unmarked. What punishment would you endure to reweave your tapestry in your own design? Suffer 1 wound. Duel the Black Knight for 30 seconds. Haro speaks to you in his gruff tone. The Black Knight will relish the chance to plant fear in your heart. The Dread Knight lowers its visor and steels itself for combat. Survive for 30 seconds. Oh, I can survive for 30 seconds. You know how long 30 seconds is? It's like half as long as a minute. Please. You know how long a minute is? 4 times as long as 15 seconds. And 15 seconds is like nothing. So 30 seconds is like easy peasy. A warrior from beyond the 13th gate. You must bash away his armor before you can take him down. I don't even have to take you down, guy. I just gotta live. I'm not fighting you. There, how about that? Yeah, get wrecked, scrub. Get out of here, scrub. That's the boss at the end of this challenge? Might as well just throw like a one northerner at me. Basically the same thing. The Black Knight disappears with a booming laugh. Yo, you didn't even hit me, dog. You didn't hit me. You didn't even hit me. You feel cold stone against your cheek. Head pounding, you open your bleary eyes. The unmistakable scrape of metal wakes you fully from your slumber, and you slowly take stock of your surroundings. Yep, told you, it's gonna be another trap dungeon, trap, dungeon. Oh boy, time to get some food and gold. I don't like this boy. This is a spicy boy. No! Let's activate you. Activate you. Activate you. Activate you. Activate you. Not care about anything. Some nice little food. This is new. Anything back here? back there. These are easy boys. Although, right behind that boy, not so easy. Are they perfectly in sync to be mean? Any gold over there? Oh, I can look? This changes everything. Who knew I could look? Right, I'm not ready for this. Oh, nailed it. Easy peasy. Easy a peasy. Let's go, boys. You follow the stairs upward until you emerge into the forest, the morning sun burning your eyes. I gain 2 fame. You fumble in your haversack for something to eat. Happily, you find a half-eaten pasty and try to find your way out of the woods. Nailed it. Do I want to do the last card first? Sure. Yvonne's cottage. By the side of the waterfall, you meet a young woman with striking gray hair. She's holding a baby. Greetings, traveler. Treat these waters with caution. They're not to be meddled with. If you are parched, you're welcome to stop by my cottage. I have a pie cooling on my windowsill, too. Behind her, a little wooden sign reads, Waterfall of Youth, very dangerous, steer clear. Stay clear, not steer clear. I am Yvonne, the woman says as she leads you to her cottage. As was promised, a hearty beef pie awaits you. You enjoy it with a side of mashed potatoes. I don't enjoy anything with a side of mashed potatoes, game. Did you just assume my liking of mashed potatoes? I am triggered. This is 2018. With a meal finished, Yvonne asks you to help her while she puts the baby to sleep. The rare sunshine flower grows nearby. She'd like you to gather a bloom. It feels impolite to refuse. The sunshine sprouts from the rocks behind the waterfall. If you were careful, you could climb out to retrieve one without falling into the water. It's just a little water. What could the harm be? Remembering the warning, you inch your way along the rock wall, gingerly moving from stone to stone to stone to stone. Ooh, that's the little boy. But it ain't moving, so it's easy peasy.
Nicely timed.
You manage to grab a ledge and regain your balance. From here, you reach the sunshine, bag it, and make your way back to shore. Yvonne is delighted to see the sunshine. Most travelers just eat and leave. In thanks, she gives you a gift. This will protect you in your travels. 25 alive! And I got a token for helping Yvonne. Follow the goblin. His face contorts into a look of irritated disbelief as your eyes meet. Of course I'm gonna follow the goblin. Think I'm a little spooked of some trap dungeons? Some dungeon traps? You think I'm scared? You think I'm scared? Alright, I see some food, I see some gold, I see some food, I see 2 more golds. Anything over here? Some food, lovely. Ouch! I saw this one in the last dungeon, but I didn't go through it. Here's some lovely gold. What do I even do? Nice. Easy. Never in doubt in my mind. Oh, you're just gonna throw this at me? Really? just gonna admit it. I'm happy with the spoils. Ba 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 ba. The portal deposits you directly in the path of an oblivious Malclips, bowling him over. As you pick yourself up off the ground, you spy the elusive goblin escaping over a hill. Oh my gourd! You have to be kidding me.
And here is your reward, at least in potential.
Panting, the goblin blows his horn, producing a weak wheeze. Curse you! Leave me be! Warily, he hefts his gold sack into the portal before tumbling after. Follow the... Now let's stop now. He's done enough. Any jobs for Monday? Jobs. I have to sign in. What happened to me already being signed in? There's still only 5 available jobs. This is absolute madness. There's still only 5 available jobs. Okay. Just want to make sure my microphone's working. It was being a little weird for like a minute. So if you hear like the background me, that's all. There's gold, food, gold, and gold. So I see 3, maybe 4 golds, and a food. Well, actually I like this one better than the other one. The one that's like constantly moving. Gold. Food. Skeleton. Trap. Gold. Easy. When you emerge from the portal, you find yourself in a luxurious sitting room. Green lanterns cast uneasy shadows on the walls. Lying exhausted on a woven rug in the center of the room is the goblin. He sighs at your appearance. My, you are persistent. I'd offer you some murk tea if you hadn't pursued me relentlessly and burged unwelcome into my home. Where am I? His face cracks into a mischievous grin. You are in Goblin Town, human, where the sky is made of stone and the roast lizard is the best in the Empire. He gestures at the window and your jaw drops. The sky is indeed made of stone. The city waiting beyond has been carved into a vast cavern. The street below is host to a market lit by the uneasy green lanterns. Goblins and hooded figures peruse the wares, giving a wide berth to giant rodent-like beasts of burden. You swear you see a lone Empire soldier before she disappears into the crowd. I demand gold. He tips the sack of gold towards you. The goblin's face crinkles sadly. Take it. 10 gold. 10 gold. 25 gold. 15 gold. As you grab hold of the sack, he blows his horn, opening a portal at your feet. Next time you want to reach Goblin Town, consider using a more conventional entrance. He gives a half-hearted wave. I think I earned that token. Thank you very much. Thank you. The goblin's sitting room fades from view, and you find yourself back in the forest. Alright, I have 180 gold. I think that's a pretty good amount of gold. Yeah. I wish it didn't say climb the stairs. I wish it said ascend the stairs. Ooh, we gonna fight some bad boys? I like fighting me some bad boys. 6 of steel. Fate has chosen an ally for the Black Knight. Awaya. Iowa. Her name's not Iowa. Awiwa. Iowa. It's just Iowa. Okay, it's just Iowa, not Iowa. There's no O, it's just Iowa. So, though I am now blind to the weave of fate, I am sure our faith in you is well placed. This card will join the Black Knight in the final encounter. Fate swim once more. Help the alchemist again. Sure, why not?
Alchemy is not chemistry. The formulations are merely a receptacle for the powers involved. Every alchemist has at least a touch of the mage about them.
Alright, the first one doesn't matter. We're going with blue. No, yeah! Alright. The jar contains dried blue feathers. You sprinkle a handful into the bean and they dissolve instantly. The blue elixir intensifies. And remarkable! The alchemist mutters as he continues to write in the ledger. This is looking promising. Now pick one more. Is it gonna go really fast? Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Worth it, Malaclips. Sorry. As you add up the blue beetles, the mixture glows an intense blue, lighting up the room. You did it! The alchemist's eyes grow wide with excitement. The elixir of kings! He dips a large ladle into the glowing broth. Here, drink it. It will bring you luck. The liquid is surprisingly cold, considering it was boiling, but moments earlier, it takes your breath away as it runs down your throat, energizing your body to the tips of your fingers and toes. Your mind clears and you found a newfound resolve for the mission at hand. The alchemist thanks you profusely for your assistance before returning to his ledger, mumbling to himself, the elixir of life still eludes me. What color could it be? You need to create elixir of life to win this token. Beetles are life? This is outrageous!
Anger